Hey, this is Dawnna St. Louis, and quite honestly, this is probably going to be one of my more vulnerable, honest, related to you, maybe you can even help me, live streams that I've done in a very, very long time. So this is not one that I'm going to go and repost to LinkedIn or any of those. This is just going to be a live stream that I share with you guys. So I'm going to give shout outs when people come on. So hey Michael, hi Kathleen, how are you guys doing? What's up Rick, how are you? So this one's going to be a little bit more open, and as you saw in the title, it's what scares the shit out of me. And quite honestly, it's scaring me right now, right? So there's even a little hesitation, a little pause into what I'm saying, because there's this fear that is so real to me, which is crazy because I don't have these ridiculous, I have fears, but I don't have hesitation towards fears, right? I'm that person that, you know, when I was living in my car and I was homeless in my car, and the snakes at night, I don't know if you guys know this, but snakes at night fall down from trees onto cars, onto whatever's on the ground. They actually, like, I don't know if it's falling or jumping, but, you know, I was scared to get out, and at some point I was like, screw it, I just gotta get out and face the snakes. And of course they weren't there. So I mean, I'm a person who, fear comes along and I'm like, whatever, let's just do this and let's keep it moving. I don't stop. I don't let fear slow me down. So anyone who knows me knows that I never ever ever let fear slow me down. That's the one thing people can probably say about me more so than anything else. So what is this thing that I'm afraid of? And by the way, this one thing right now that I'm afraid of is 100% holding me back in business. It is having, Teresa called me a fear ninja. Yes. And in business, 90% of the time, I'll be honest, I am a fear ninja. I am that person like, what? Let's just do it. Pick up the phone. Let's call. I'm going to give you some tactics. Cold call. Who cares about a cold call? Pick up the phone. Let's do it. I am that person. But this business is so different from me because the product that I'm selling isn't a business intelligence solution. The product that I'm selling isn't coaching. The product that I'm selling isn't any of those things. The product at the end of the day that I'm selling is housed between these ears. And many times I'm selling this human being right here. So let's get to that fear. So the one thing that I'm afraid of is at the end of the day, and many people might even attest to this in their own way, so maybe you'll get some help out of this, is that when I sit down and I think about it, I'm not enough. I'm not going to say not good enough, because when it comes down to my content and my stuff, I know it cold. But I'm not, there is a block, there is something there that I am not letting go and letting out. In fact, it was so funny because I had a conversation yesterday with Candace Carson, and we had this fantastic conversation, and she was just like, she goes, oh my God, Dawnna, seriously? You're like the Gary Vaynerchuk of business knowledge. She goes, I've never gotten on the phone with someone. I've told them what my problem is. They heard what it was, told me exactly what to do. I did it. And it worked. She goes, like 10 minutes later, it worked. And one of the things that she was having a challenge with, just to give you an idea, was she was trying to get to a decision maker. She couldn't get in. And I said, well, I'm going to give you what I call a ghetto guerrilla marketing tactic, and it's going to get you to that person. And it worked. And so when it comes down to my knowledge, yes, I totally know that's good enough. So what is it that I'm worried about? What is this not good enough that I'm worried about? Well, here's where the fear comes in. There are times when I write posts. There are times when I do these live streams. There are times, and by the way, if you've ever watched my live stream, you'll recognize this, especially when I do a live stream. When I do a live stream, I'll sit down and I will come up with what is it that my audience needs to know, sharing what's between the ears, right? Let me give them some serious content that they can go and they can use right now. But if you pay close attention, there is very little in there about me. My writing coach has probably bashed my fingers more than a few times because my ability to open up and put myself in a story is very limited. I am almost unwilling, if you want to know the truth, to share about any challenges or anything that I have, because at the end of the day, I think that the people here, she goes, at the end, what's the ghetto gorilla tactic? Of course you want to know. What happens is, if you notice, I will give away very specific information, but there's very little information about Dawnna, because at the end of the day, I think that the people out there who are watching Dawnna are going to be as cruel as the woman who watches her in the mirror. There is a significant amount of self-dislike, because I think that if I am authentically who I am, that people will perceive me as a monster. In fact, there's a good friend of mine who we talk quite often, and I even accused him once of seeing me as a monster and how much that had hurt. And he said, I've never said that. I've never used those words. Only you use those words because that's what you think about yourself. So there is this whole peeling back the onion, peeling back the layers, and letting people see that person who drops F-bombs, curses like a freaking sailor, yes, can definitely be a whole lot of ghetto, but then can bring it all together and deliver some content that people are going, holy crap, I can't believe that worked, right? So it's like, how do I take all of that and be 100% authentically, vulnerably me? Now, most people will say, well, Dawnna's the most authentic person that I know. The reason I'm so and by the way, this doesn't impact what I do on stage. This only impacts everything that has to do with the marketing piece. And people who know me well, which is a very small and tight circle, know authentically who I am. But when it comes out to the rest of the world, how do I make sure that they see that? How do I show that authenticity? Because this is the package that I'm selling. So here's the deal. I heard 3 people say something to me yesterday, and they all said something different, and it was all quite impactful. But here was the one thing that I heard yesterday. I heard Candace Carson say, holy crap, seriously, you are like the Gary Vaynerchuk of just business knowledge, of influence, your ability. Like, that's what she said. And it was a huge compliment. And then she followed it up with, and I don't even like Gary Vaynerchuk that much. She goes, but I love you. Pause. Stop right there. That is the most important statement that I've heard someone say in a very long time to me. And it's not that I'm like Gary Vaynerchuk. It's not that at all, right? Because I think he can be a bit of an ass also, but I like him as well. But here's the thing that I heard that she said that was so critical. A shit ton of people don't like Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't think that really stops him from cashing his checks. I don't. So my fear is this. My fear is that I will be 100%, no questions asked, authentically who I am. Yes, I drop F-bombs. Holy crap, do I drop F-bombs. Yes. I just dropped my phone too. Yes, I drop F-bombs. Yes, I curse. Yes, obviously I drop phones to the floor. But then I hold back when it comes down. Oh, wait. I think I lost my, hold on. I think I lost my audio. So what I was saying was, yes, I drop F-bombs. Yes, I drop phones to the floor. And at the end of the day, the one thing that I have to do is I have to really work on recognizing that there are people that are watching right now. And you know what? You're gonna dislike me later. And you know what? That's okay. I gotta be cool with that. You're going to totally dislike me, and it's fine. You know what? The content, the information that's between these ears, the information that has built several multi-million-dollar businesses happen to come in this package. And if this package intimidates you or insults you or seems too crass for you or a little too ghetto for you or not good enough for you or whatever, that's going to have to be your loss. But for everyone else who recognizes that the information I'm giving you is valuable, then you know what? Stay with me, because I am officially 48 years old. I am at the second half of my life if I'm blessed enough to live until I'm 96. I have no reason to hold back anymore. So I'm going in 100% all in. And if what I say insults you, if what I say makes you not want to watch, then don't watch. It's okay. I'm cool with that. I'm still going to provide the value, whether you like it or not. But this is the package that it comes in. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. And okay, I will tell you, favorite comment comes from Michael Bentley, by the way, who is my client. And this is going to be my not so freaking humble brag, because this is not going to be humble. Michael Bentley has 100% of his sales pros this year in the $1 million club. And it is only, July. I am the proudest coach on the planet right now because they doubled their revenues. They're kicking ass. And seriously, he recognized that the content just happens to come in this package. I'm sorry, it does. And he is a New York upstate kind of guy, and I'm damn sure a downtown hood rat kind of chick. But at the end of the day, I put this little mince of mine to work and delivered magic, and he's really seen the results of that. And I'm so proud of him. So proud of him and his team. They've really done a fantastic job. So, hey, this is who I am. This is what it is. And it's not going to fit into everybody's box. And if you've ever seen me live, you kind of know that, that I have a big booty and my booty doesn't really fit in anybody's box. So it is what it is. This is the package that the content is going to come in. And you know what? I hope you guys keep showing up. But quite honestly, if you don't, what I'd really appreciate is that if you go ahead and share this with other people and tell them, I will never watch her again because she is ghetto as fuck. And that would be great. I would so appreciate that. I'll talk to you guys later. In fact, I'm not even going to talk to you until Monday, I think, because I am like traveling for the next 2 weeks. Like, look, for real, I'm not going to lie. My business is kicking up 10 notches with the stuff that I do in business. And I'd love for you guys to be around and learn from it and grow from it. And I'd love to go yacht racing with you. So let's make that happen. Holla.